Hello my friends, and welcome back to our continued blind Let's Play Bravely Default HD, where the fairy flies. My name is FlightlessBird, this is your story-based giver channel, and today we, well, as my title said in the last episode, a new beginning, as we dive back into, I was gonna say the world, but I think it's more apt to say another world in Bravely Default.
Welcome, Wind Vestal. I see you have companions, too. Well met. I am Daniel Goodman, commander of the Shield Bearers.
Are we all having a wonderful, fantastic day? Today I decided to start in the fire area this time. I do want to move up into Eternia. I just gotta do some offline dragon killing, so because I'm thinking, hey, I want to start recording, I just figured this would be a good place to start.
I must apologize on behalf of my soldiers. They did not know who you were when they stopped you.
No need to apologize. After all, you were kind enough to grant us the audience we sought.
I am happy to accommodate you. Now, what is it I can help you with?
We have come to these lands to journey to the Temple of Fire and awaken the crystal there.
The Temple of Fire. I am afraid that...
Yes, we are aware the way there has been buried in lava. What is the current status of the Mithril Mine?
The Mithril Mine? The Sword Bearers have occupied it at times, though we usually wrest it back from them.
Now, it could be said, hey, Flightless, why don't you get all the crystals first this time and then do this side quest? And the answer to that is uncertainty. When we did the last loop, there were 2 crystals we did, and then there was an unexpected plot element. So the problem I have is, what if you do like 1 or 2 crystals and then something happens, and when something happens it makes it so that you can't go back and do the side plots, and that's where my uncertainty lies. So it's just one of those things where I said, let me do the blues first, we'll do the crystals last, just to make sure we don't run into an unexpected outcome. Because the bottom line is, I only have 1 save data. I can't make multiple saves. So since I can't make multiple saves in this game, if once I do something, I can't undo it. So if I hit a point of no return, which in this game there seems to be a lot of point of no returns, I don't want to miss anything. So yeah, that's why.
Currently, it is not held by either side.
I see. Thank you very much. Oh, would you be able to grant us permission to stay in Heartstrap?
Of course. The Shield Bearers welcome the Vestal and her companions. Feel free to rest your travel-weary bones in town. Someone, show the Vestal and her companions.
Oh, I forgot, we had the ninja quest as well. And in order to get the, one of the side jobs, we gotta complete the fire crystal.
What can I help you with?
So we'll save that to the end. Let's take care of that.
Oh, look! The Wind Vestal and her merry band have graced us with their presence.
We haven't come to hear you sing, if that's what you think.
Oh, please! I'm sure you heard rumors of my voice and couldn't help but come to see for yourself. Because we all know when I sing,
We go wild!
I figured it's a good way to begin the episode with Praline.
you won't get your way so easily. I'm afraid it's futile. My personal guard would gladly die for me. Isn't that right, darling?
We're here for you, Praline!
Thank you all! Let's sing a little tune then! Love in the Crossfire! Setting my sights, get you tonight. Love. Not so fast. Come on, shield bearers!
This seems exactly the same. Maybe she's the same.
You sky high.
Maybe Praline is the same in every universe.
How's that? No way! It's useless! Ah, why are you being so mean? You're supposed to worship the ground I walk on. Oh, kick the wind vessel and that other riffraff out of here!
Oh, let's go. First fight of the day. And we're gonna just rock this as... Oh my god. I forgot to rest. Okay, well... What do you do about that, Flightless? Well, there's not much I can do about that. I mean, I can always turbo ether up some MP, but unfortunately that's going to throw off all my turns by 1. I mean, I don't want to waste my opportunity though. So let us make sure we... Let's make sure we don't waste that opportunity. And you guys, you can sing. Try to get these guys back up as fast as possible. Oh, I also need to go around and get all the blue chests as well. That wouldn't be a bad thing to do. So, basically, I have something going on today in about 40 minutes or so. So I'm trying to, you know, have some fun with Bravely Default before that happens. Oh, out of mana. Oh, out of mana. Yeesh. All right, you're just gonna have to attack. You know what I could do though? Hold on. I could do piracy, shell split on Praline, make sure that keeps active. I could do deep freeze. Then I could attack her with basic attacks. You can let loose. You can sing. You can sing. And part of the blue chest I'm gonna get on sequence. So as we go back into a lot of these areas, ow, that hurt. As we go back into these areas, I'll be doing that. Ooh, this isn't good. I can't kill the guards. I can't kill the guards. Let's have you go a few times. Actually, no. I need your Hawaiian Aryan X potion. Who knows, maybe we'll take care of her right now. Alright. I mean, that worked. So now we just need to finish this off. Let's get Eternia in here. Because I know with her double Hellfire, that should take out these guys. If not, we got one more attack. Why don't you just attack as well? Why don't you just attack as well? There we go. Well done, team. Star Corset and Stardust.
How could you? I was born to perform. I only wanted my songs to be heard.
I know a place where you can go to sing.
That does it. I'm going back to ordinary life.
No, Praline! Don't leave us!
I'm so sorry, everyone.
The plan went off without a hitch. You drowned her out completely. We should suffer much less attrition on the Eisen Bridge from now on. You've done us a great service.
Okay, well that was number 1. I think we'll do the ninja one next. And then we'll go up to Crap Keep. I had to leave sooner than expected, so I am home and I decided to go back and get the blue chest and everything and kill the dragons. But in the Witherwood, we got a party chat on bird watching, so I figured stop in and see this. Amazing, there's nothing but old dead trees, yet it's full of bird life. That bird, I could swear I've seen it before. That would be a Luxed sea swallow. Really? A Luxed sea swallow? I never seen one before, but where? You must have seen one back in your homeland, most likely in the summer. Yes, now I remember. But how could you possibly know that? Haha, the Luxed sea swallow is well known for its migration across Luxed Dark's northern hemisphere. This is a bird expert. They spend a short summer in Eternia, spring and fall in Qada. Then winter in Florem, where it's warmer. That was impressive, Tiz. You're quite an expert on the subject. Not really. It's just Luxed sea swallows pass through Norende around planting time. And then again, around the harvest. They're one of the signs of the season. Not bad, Tiz, not bad. Let me see if I could give you some non-Norende pointers, though. For instance, that black falcon on the branch over there. That's the floor crow, but its common name is the flower crow. It's indigenous of land. Yes, well done. I was, testing you, you see. What about that floor goose in the pond over there? Did you know? Oh yeah, sure. It stores the energy it needs for its migration as fat in its liver. That trait is exploited by man in the creation of foie grass. Oh. Tiz, you're like a living encyclopedia of bird watching. I knew I liked Tiz. That's right. He's a bird friend. Try as he might to impress with notes scribbled on his hand, Ringabel cannot match the depth of your knowledge. Oh, ouch. Poor Ringabel. Don't worry, Ringabel. I, for one, appreciate the effort you made. Aww. Jumping all over, it seems, but I went back to Florem to rest because I figured I might as well just go ahead and max a lot of these jobs. We're near an endgame. We're getting 999 JP per fight. Why not? But the town, everything seems the same except now, Burgett, let me make this a little bit bigger. Boom. Burgett was made flower maiden at the 47th Sacred Flower Festival. So we have someone new being made the flower maiden.
It looks like the sacred
And it's over.
I wonder what Olivia is doing. Let us go visit the matriarch.
Yep, we could go see the monarch. That may not be a bad idea. And oh, we have a party chat too. Fantastic. A lot of cool story little bits coming here. The monkey show. Look, over there. Those monkeys are playing flower checkers. One of those monkeys shows this town is famous for? What? Flower checkers? What exactly is that? It's a game that originated in Florem. You play it on board using pieces representing different flowers. Along with counters and chess, it's one of the most challenging games there is. But what about the monkeys? They're not really playing, are they? They're probably just moving the pieces around. You'd think right. Well, I actually played that monkey over there yesterday. Really? How did it go? Ha ha ha, I wiped the floor with him. I mean, they really are just randomly moving pieces around. I thought so. That is to be expected. It is a thinking man's game after all. Yep. And I won 3 out of 5 games. It's like the old saying, monkey see, monkey do. Wait, you won 3 out of 5? Ring a bell. Oh, that was amazing. Oh, that was great. Yeah, I'm just outside Florem. And all I'm doing is basically just hellfiring. And we're nuking like everything. So I want to come in here to rest. It goes by really fast.
Who might you be, child?
I am the vessel of wind. Agnès oblige.
Ah, I see it now. My, but you've grown, dear. Florem is more beautiful for your visit. Sadly, Olivia has gone into hiding.
Oh, I see. Do you know where we might find her?
I'm afraid not, but I do receive word from her on occasion. That is all I know, that she is alive and well somewhere in this land.
I fear the vessel water is in hiding. Salutations, Matrix, just as well. Alright, well, besides the side quest here, that's the story that we got in Florem.
Welcome to our humble abode, Wind Vestal. We are honored to receive you and your companions.
Thank you, Eleanor.
I am Commander Goodman's wife. Please call me Eleanor. My husband has told me to receive you and your companions as guest of state, Vestal. Please make yourselves at home. Unfortunately, in a time of war, the hospitality I can provide is limited.
Oh, there's no need to go to any trouble for us.
Now that we have unlocked the dialogue, we leave and we come back in.
Ah, I've been expecting you.
Oh, Commander Goodman. Good to see you made it home.
Love the music here.
I came as soon as I could when I heard the Wind Vestal was holding a banquet in my honor.
A banquet?
My wife is also most pleased. You can see she's all in a bustle getting things...
Commander Goodman, please call your wife in here at once.
What? But why?
Just do it, please.
Is this the same? Feels the same.
We were too late.
No, there may still be time. Just play along, everyone, okay?
What is wrong?
Something terrible has happened. It's Nastasia. She's dead.
Nastasia is dead. She was not breathing and had no pulse.
We believe a blow to the back of her head with a blunt object is what killed her, but we haven't found a weapon.
We've placed her body in bed for now.
I'm more concerned at the fact that the front door...
Won't open, right? This is all feeling very familiar.
What do we do?
We cannot let anyone get killed needlessly. Let us head to the bedroom.
Commander Goodman, I must ask you and the others to stay here.
All right, but what is going on?
I just trust us.
What? Commander Goodman and Officer Neuer were killed?
I love this scene.
Who could have done it?
It could be the covert unit of the Black Blades. Perhaps one of them disguised themselves as the servant. Yeah.
How the heck?
As we thought.
So you have discovered my ruse. I never expected you to notice I was merely posing as a corpse. How clever of you.
Ha! Just as I suspected!
I have yet to slay my mark. Trust the Wind Vessel and her troop to show up at the worst possible time. Well, it seems I have no choice, but...
Yeah, we know. You can skip the speech, Konoe Kikyo.
I think this is exactly the same, but I do love the scene.
Here she comes!
And she looks amazing. Alright. Let's see. Start with the piracy. We're gonna do a scale the shell strip. And then we will guard with you. I mean, can we try to steal physical attack? Because I haven't thought about that, but that would be a really good thing to do. And then we'll do one more if you want Tiz. She defaulted. That's really, really good news. And hopefully that extra physical attack will make my moves just that much more potent. Okay, what are we gonna go for? I like the idea of doing Hellfire on Tiz and... I'm sorry, doing Deep Freeze on Tiz and Hellfire on her. It just is like a cool little ice and fire type thing. As for you... try to get our guys back into the fight faster. Excellent. Savaya is strangely enough, but that's okay. I'm a little afraid of a default here. So why don't I just hang on a second? Yeah, let me hang on a second here. Once again, a little bit afraid of a default. I'm glad I did that. And now we can just light her up. I really don't think she's surviving round 2 of our vampires. Especially now that we've powered up a bit. And she's down.
Any last words before you meet your maker?
Stall the dots.
So, the ninja chooses to remain silent upon her death?
You think? It looks like she has something to say. Look, she's changed her disguise again.
I used the turmoil as the war drew to a close to finally round up the shield-bearer commander and his 2 top officers, but all of my effort has been for naught. All was going to plan until I used the wind vessel to lure my victims, and you all come sauntering in out of nowhere and ruin everything. That is the last time I trust alternates for information. I pitted Officers Steiner and Neuer against each other. For all that time. Yet you got me in the end. Wind Vestal.
She got that off her chest quick.
Wind Vestal, what on earth is going on?
Yes, indeed. Without an explanation, we are all in the dark.
Well, to put it plainly, a ninja of the Black Blades had disguised herself as the servant Nastasia and plotted to kill you all.
She used the Wind Vestal's name to get you here. We were able to stop her in time, though.
Astounding! Then those invitations...
Completely fabricated.
How could this happen? The shield bearers almost suffered a tremendous loss.
How did you see through the enemy's ruse, Wind Vestal?
Magic.
She saw a vision.
Exactly.
Ah.
Wait, Adia!
Let it go. It's not too far from the truth, after all. Oh, one more thing, Eleanor.
Yes?
You would do well to check the cellar. You may find Nastasia tied up down there.
I will.
I guess that's case closed then.
Thank you so much, Lady Vestal. You have done us a great service.
Yes. Well...
Alright, so what's next? I think I'm gonna do stuff backwards a little bit than my last turn order. We'll head to Everlast Tower, restore the crystal there. And after doing Everlast Tower, we'll go back and fight Victor and Victoria. And then after fighting Victor and Victoria, we'll fight... I don't think you'll fight Brave. Something Etra noted to me, there is some side quests that aren't available in this new beginning. Let's see, he says... Brave, Einherja, Memphilia, and Artemia aren't here. Now, Einherja, Memphilia, and Artemia are Florem region, and Brave is Eternian, so we can't really do anything about Brave at this moment. So yeah, we're gonna go restore the Earth Crystal, and then after restoring the Earth Crystal, we'll do Victor and Victoria. Usually the Vampire Castle takes a little longer. I may do the Vampire Castle too, and if this is just a longer episode because of that, and you know, we'll end with that. Party chat upon entering Eternia. Without a cherry on top. Special parfait, special parfait. Eternia special parfait. It starts with a honey pancake, double rolled, thick and fluffy. Adia, listen. Then 5 irresistible scoops of ice cream on top. Vanilla, green tea, mint, strawberry cheesecake, and chocolate. Wow, that sounds amazing. Adia, sorry to interrupt your food fantasy. But did you say your diet wasn't going well? Was it going so well? You have your own master, only you have control of yourself. Weren't you going on about boosting your femininity by dieting? Tisk, mind your own business, all of you. I know how to control myself. I'll be back on my diet tomorrow. But they say those who cannot today cannot forever. Really? That's the saying? That's right. How can you ever succeed with such weak willpower? For weak willpower, I'll have you know it's pretty strong. I'll show you. I'm back on my diet from this moment. That's the spirit, idiot. And I'll start by foregoing the cherry that goes on top of the buffet. Terribly difficult though it is. I love the characters in this game. Before we head to Eternia, maybe check on a mom? I don't know if this will be different or the same, but...
Why, Adia, when did you return?
Never mind that. Are you all right?
Of course I am. You mustn't trust everything you hear. And I've been feeling quite a bit better since I came here. I am Adia's mother, Mazer Lee. Thank you for looking after my daughter. So, you are the Wind Vestal? I am the Grand Marshal's wife, after all. I hear much to which others are not privy. And I am particularly well informed about the Wind Vestal's traveling companions. Sir Alternus provides me with the latest news.
Mother.
How wonderful to see you so full of vim and vigor.
I'm sorry if I worried you, Mother.
There's no need for that. There's no need to worry about me.
It's time for your examination.
Forgive me, but this is where we must say goodbye. Please, do look after my daughter.
Mother.
Talk to her one more time.
Oh, Adia. What is it, child?
How do you feel, Mother?
Always talk to people twice.
I'm quite well today.
I see. I am glad.
I asked her to look after my daughter for me. Keep her safe. Okay, I'll see you in the castle, because most likely when we enter the castle, we'll have a story, right? Between Victor and Victoria? If all thing is still the same? Question mark?
showed skill making it to our central command, Wind Vestal.
Yep, here they are.
But unfortunately for you, you won't get any further if I can help it. I'm in fine form today. I'll show you how weak and pathetic you...
Victoria!
Victor! I can't breathe!
Alas, you have grown more unstable than I had feared. We must seek treatment at once.
Okay, that was... I thought that seemed faster than it used to be. And then... Oh, by the way, I don't know if I said this before, but there's no monsters guarding the middle path anymore on the way here. So I'm gonna go to Everlast Tower, get the item inside that chest, and I'll see you at the crystal.
Look, this crystal has also reverted.
Wait, something lurks nearby.
Another creature back from destruction!
Here they come!
All right. This is the Giga Sledge. Is it so we can make this very, very simple? Let's see. That is a Giga Sledge. All right. Well, let's make this easy, shall we?
Bravely second!
I need to get more elixirs.
Courage is my strength!
Ah, that time I remember to slow it down so we could see the damage. Was that 110,000? I think it was 110,000. Wow.
Hurry up and awaken the crystal before we are beset by more beasts!
And again,
Of course.
I don't understand why we keep reawakening crystals when they don't... Like, this isn't solving the
ready,
problem.
Eri. I'm sure you have the hang of it, but if there's
Oh my goodness, yes, I know.
time to get started...
Yes.
Smash X, smash X. But that's the thing, like, why do we keep reawakening the crystals when that's not solving anything? Like, we're still stuck in the loop. I mean, we should be trying to figure out a different way out of the loop rather than doing the same thing over and over again. I mean, what's the definition of insanity? Doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result? Because that's exactly what we're doing. We're expecting a different result when we keep doing this over and over and over again.
Keep going!
Now, you could say, well, Flightless, what are you going to do differently? I don't know. But...
Still not enough! You can do this!
But I mean, there's got to be something different we can do.
Stop! That's it!
I love how beautiful the crystals shine now.
You did it, Agnes! The Earth Crystal has been awakened!
Are you alright, Agnes? You ought to rest for now.
Yes. Thank you.
I wonder if it will work this time. I hate not knowing if we're even doing the right thing.
Ring a bell.
My head. It feels like it's about to...
This is different. Ring a bell?
Ring a bell!
What?
No. No. I told you. This would... Ah!
Did he kill Tiz and Agnes? In the first
Ring
cycle?
a bell. Ring a bell! Can you hear me?
Are you alright? You just collapsed out of nowhere.
Are you not feeling well?
I was frozen in fear. I failed. Failed to protect you.
Huh?
That's it? That's it? That's all I'm gonna say? Oh, come on! And no other, like, story or anything? Alright, what do you have to say? Must make all the crystals. Okay, so mostly the same. But that's literally it? We're not gonna get anything other than that? I'll probably meet as we restore more crystals, we'll get more answers. I suppose so. Alright, on to Central Command. I also got to get the chest there as well, I forgot. And then we'll fight Victor and Victoria.
Victor.
Silence, if you please. She would likely perish if we were to disturb her now.
It's happening again.
Again? What do you mean?
Oh, I was just thinking out loud.
Allow me to tell you a story, if I may.
I think we've heard it.
Once upon a time, in a place not of this land, there was an orphan child suffering an incurable disease. Her name was Victoria. Though still a child, she was abhorred by those around her due to her affliction, as the orthodoxy cast her aside. She was taken in and raised by the orthodoxy soon after her birth. She simply waited upon her inevitable demise, all the while gasping in pain and despair. Then, a chance meeting changed her life. On death's door and abandoned, she was found by the Grand Marshal, who wandered the lands after renouncing the orthodoxy himself. She began her treatments in this land after the Lord Marshal conquered and renamed it the Duchy of Eternia. It was I who created the white magic cable. I was charged with studying the combined use of white magic and the crystals. I advocated the use of treatments by amplified white magic on her. But there was one who voiced objections. My assistant in my white magic research, Vincent S. Court, my father. He pressed endlessly for an alternate treatment, one not based on the amplification of white magic. But it was alchemical genesis he proposed. It is a forbidden art, a foul heresy, banned since the time of the old faith. The Lord Marshal and I both rejected my father's proposal out of hand. But he would not be swayed. He didn't so much as ask Victoria's consent. He believed his cure had rid her of her affliction, but the truth was far different. It stilled her growth, and periodic fits grew more frequent. Soon, it began to cripple even her mind. My father has since passed. She found clarity one day, returned to herself. She murdered him. I was devastated. No, in truth, I was already a broken man. You must think me a fool for not loathing my father's murderer. But I could not exact vengeance on her. I was entranced by her innocent eyes and childlike form. I devoted myself, body and soul, to her healing. Yet, I failed to relieve her suffering. Each time her tiny form is racked with pain, I ask myself, knowing the result, would I still have intervened as I did? But ever is my answer the same. As long as I draw breath, I will see that she does too. No matter how she suffers, I'll not allow her to die. She is both my crime and my redemption, my ego, my joy. I dedicate my entirety to her, and know no greater pleasure.
What nonsense. I mean, really, Victor, that was so boring and really long, too.
Forgive me, Victoria. How do you fare now?
Back to my old self, but I don't think I could take another one of those fits. Now, let's take care of these fools once and for all.
Your wish is my command.
Stop it! What is the point of us fighting? The point, you ask? Because you disgust me, Eternia. That is reason enough to fight? No. I wish to see your corpses flayed before me, fools!
I said before and I'll say again, the characters in this game are just so well written. Like, just so well written. Okay, so I always kill Victoria first. This time I want to kill Victor first. I did remember that. So let's do a strip on Victor. And we will also try to absorb. I mean, there's really not much we can absorb from either one of these two, but we'll try to absorb physical defense. Well, you know what? I wonder if you can make that even lower. Then we will do a love power. And we'll do one more for you on Tiz. Now we hit our button, and we absolutely wreck Victor.
Strength is my power.
20,000. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, now that 20,000 should have made it so that he is. You know what? I don't want to risk it. I can't do an amped, but I can do a double, and that's gonna wreck him.
Run if you like. I'll give you 5 seconds.
Oh, that was bold. Okay, now we can go full out with our attacks because there's no way that he has more life than her now, right? Hopefully so. And we're gonna do one more view on Eternia, and I want you to throw a turbo ether on. Ooh. She has the ability to maybe wipe out my entire team who is poisoned. So what I may have to do is I may have to do a widen area and an antidote. How is he still alive? Nice crit there. There he goes.
I am sorry, Victoria. Forgive me, Father.
Victor! With Victor gone, my treatment will stop. The next bit I have will be my last. So, with the short time I have left, I'd like nothing more than to crush you all!
Wow, talk about a reversal. Like, he mourned her. He was sad when she died. When he died, she was just like, oh, well, my treatments are gonna stop. So, yeah, that sucks. She has no remorse at all. It's a very interesting dynamic between these two. We're gonna do a love power here. And I was right to cure that poison. Absolutely right to cure that poison. One more view on Eternia. Although I should have turbo ether there. Yeah, I probably should have turbo ether there. Alright, well, you're just gonna attack. And you are going to light her up. You're gonna do one more view on Agnes. And you're going to do the same thing we did before. very good damage, even without the multiplier.
Thank you, Victor.
Okay, now she thinks Victor. Okay, maybe she finally came along. She came around in the moment of her death. Oh, no other story though. I'm poisoned. Blah. Those are my antidotes. So nothing else here? Yeah, I guess that's all for this storyline. Okay, well this episode might go a little long if I go to Vampire Castle, but let's go to Vampire Castle.
Just as cold as before.
Indeed. I mean, it is the same place after all. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is get the item that's over here. And then I'll probably do what I did last time. Hitting claws. I haven't used fist in a long time. I remember I started as a fist user and it was very potent. Like the karate type man just worked very, very well. Okay, let's check the paintings and we'll do what we did last time.
It is the same portrait as before, and just as big.
Right. And what a beauty his mother was. The same description, too.
Really, ring a bell?
Lester, eldest son of the House of De Rosso. Future clergyman of the Crystal Adventists and cardinal of the Crystal Orthodoxy. Born in the land of Eternia on a cold winter's day.
It seems a struggle between the old faith and the orthodoxy arose here in this world, too.
Never has a visitor spoken of matters of such import. 'Tis as if you have been to this castle before.
And before that. It gets confusing.
Lord De Rosso.
Ah, you know me then. You must be... Yes, I see. And it seems there is much you already know. Yes, I see.
And no one corrected me on this. I'm surprised by that, but I made a mistake. I made a mistake before because I believe the red mage guy is named De Rosa, not De Rosso. So I do believe those are two different, like, family lines. And I remember saying that, oh, De Rosa, he's related to De Rosso. I just got the names confused because they are kind of similar. But De Rosa, you know, of the rose makes sense because the red mage has that rose, you know, on their chest. So yeah, I just wanted to clarify that for anyone who saw that and went, huh? Yeah. I made a mistake. Double check the painting.
A family portrait by Lord De Rosso.
Little did he know of the approaching maelstrom. Such tragedy that we could not possibly fathom.
Lord De Rosso's ordainment portrait.
From the old faith to the orthodoxy. An era of great change that sealed Lord De Rosso's fate.
The meaningless power struggle took place in this world as well, it appears.
You know much. How uncanny. Almost disturbing. Which is perhaps ironic coming from me.
Lord De Rosso.
I see. My fate has already...
Lord De Rosso's ordainment portrait.
From the old faith to the orthodoxy, Lord De Rosso's fate was sealed upon his ordainment.
Lord De Rosso's castle siege painting.
This is where his never-ending struggle began.
And his never-ending sorrow.
So, you feel pity for me? Well, I suppose stranger things have happened.
Lord De Rosso.
The question is, to what extent do you... No, let us leave that for another time.
Double check.
Lord DeRoso's castle siege painting.
Such a tragic tale.
Lord DeRoso's portrait of immortality.
Accept me, and I shall grant life everlasting. Though it shall be filled with grief, thou shalt have all eternity to wreak vengeance upon thine enemies. Who or what was talking to him, and why?
Even I know not, just as I know not how you came to know those words.
Lord DeRoso.
Except me. Ah, yes. Eternal grief and eternal vengeance.
Eternal grief and eternal vengeance. Man.
The portrait depicting Lord DeRoso's immortality.
He was granted everlasting life. He can't ever die. Lord DeRoso's war landscape.
The war that changed the very land we walk upon. I shudder when I think of the manner in which it was waged.
Care for a taste of my power? The power to fell mountains and tear the earth asunder.
Lord DeRoso!
Then again, you people might... Well, we would simply have to try it to find out what would happen. No?
Lord DeRoso's war landscape.
It's hard to imagine a war lasting 500 years.
Yeah, man. I mean, our war is kind of lasting a while. Especially when you think about how many loops we've gone through.
Lord DeRoso's portrait of the Archbishop.
And how many loops might have existed before we even knew we were going through loops. I mean, there's at least one extra one if you consider Alternis's original, right?
So Juliana was responsible for cutting off the Vestals and temples from the corrupt orthodoxy. But the description for this portrait only tells of the time he was hatching his plot.
Precisely. The actual events therein shall be told in other paintings.
Lord DeRoso.
Or perhaps you have already. Yes, 'tis in the realm of possibility for those such as you.
A portrait of the Archbishop.
He looks just as he does today, save for that elaborate attire.
I commend you for making it this far. The final painting lies beyond this throne. I shall reveal it to you if you defeat me in battle.
You're referring to the angel painting.
Precisely. You know much that has yet to happen, my friends. The last test is a test of strength. I shall only reveal the painting to those whom I deem worthy. One might also say that there is no need for those who are unworthy to lay their eyes upon it. But be forewarned, I am a formidable foe. I trust you are well prepared.
I forgot to unpause the recording there when we walked up to him because I thought I had to talk to him, but nope, just walking up to him triggers it. Yeah, let's do battle. More formidable too. Okay, let's see. I went ahead and equipped physical ability plus 20% on Tiz. So he's probably going to be hitting even harder than he was already hitting before. Okay, so we're going to do this. We're going to do Rampant. We're going to sing Love Power. And we're also going to sing Momo for You to try to get back Adea to her feet. And I'm gonna go ahead and just let loose here.
The world's at a halt. There's no escape.
22K? Not bad at all. All right, and let's see. Yep, defreeze. And we're gonna go ahead and do a one more view on Tiz. Yeah, an extra 20% attack power is absolutely huge. There's that energy burst. We're gonna do a rampart. We'll do one more for you on Idea. And Q, I need you to give a turbo ether to Tiz. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Let's do low power and make sure we have our physical attack up. Again, fine. Do you have your defense down? No, you don't, so I need to start with that. Let's see, shell split, and then, wrong button, shell split, and then we'll do our defreeze. You're gonna put up your rampart, you're going to do one more view on Tiz, and you're gonna do one more view on Idea. 1-9 out of crit, nice. Gravia is kind of annoying, but not the worst thing in the world. Yeah, I'm just gonna have you defend. I'm glad I did, because now she is at 0 BP. And now we can hit him again. I can have you defend. I can have you, let's do blood power. And you can do a medication. I really don't need it. But anyway, just go ahead and defend. I mean, he can't kill me with physical attacks. So I'm not concerned about that. I mean, the Gravia is fine. It just weakens me, but it doesn't kill me. Okay, that's bad. Because now if he does one of his AoEs, I'm kind of screwed. Hopefully he won't. Hopefully he won't. Yeah, hopefully he won't. Or we could just take him out right here. That'd be good too. Yep. Alright, that'd be good too.
How can this be?
I thought that.
The immortal Lester De Rosso has been defeated?
Didn't mean to cut you out there, buddy. I thought that would take like a half hour to get through this place. No, we got through it pretty quickly.
I am a man of my word. Behold the final painting.
I go wary, I bid you leave me in peace. That's the cool thing about this game, you know, there are levels, and yes, you can level and you can get yourself some more power, but if you have a proper strategy, the levels aren't as important. I mean, you could defeat that fight at level 1. Now, granted, it would be a lot harder because of your lack of MP, but the point is, you could defeat it at level 1 if you have the good strategy. So, I didn't feel really bad about leveling up. Actually, turned off my EXP at 85 or 84, whatever it was. I turned it off and I finished doing all the job grinding just because I was like, I don't need to go any higher. I mean, I can, but it's not really a big deal. Maybe in the future I'll push it higher to like 90 or higher. It's really easy to gain EXP, but in the end, it just makes fights a little bit faster. That's all. But the bottom line is, if you don't have the right strategy, if you don't have the right approach to a battle, you're going to lose. It's just, that's how it is. So I really like how the way this game works with the job system.
Lord DeRosso's angel painting.
It's as he said. She looks just like Agnes.
You can say that again.
Yes, they could be twins.
Is there really such a resemblance?
Did I speak thus in the previous world?
Oh, Lord DeRosso. I don't recall if you truly said that.
I seem to recall he did. At least I think.
Well, no matter. The truth is, there is a striking resemblance.
The painting of the angel. It all started with this fateful meeting.
So I really like the idea that the angel may be a past incarnation or a past loop version of Agnes, and Juliana is a past incarnation of Alternus. Because that sounds like a really cool idea. I don't know what Tiz and Nadia fit into that, but you know, not everyone can have like a past version of themselves, I guess. All right, so I think I may have to quit here for the day because we are approaching about an hour. I mean, we could probably do one more. I wouldn't mind doing one more. You know, try and knock off some of these side quests. So that way we can, you know, continue on with things that we may not have seen before. Yeah, I'm gonna go to, let's go ahead and finish up, was that Crap Keep? Was that Starkford? We'll go ahead and we'll go to Starkford Crap Keep. I think that's Qada, and we'll take him out because taking him out is always satisfying. Yeah.
Curses! After all the glory I brought them, he packed me off to the boondocks to patch up wounded soldiers.
If anyone deserves credit, it's you, Dr. Qada. You treat not only your wounded allies, but the wounded shield bearers who fought against you. I have to admire you for that.
You are somewhat misguided. Can you not understand that I need as many live bodies as possible for my experiments?
So this is different because the one before, you know, he was saying, oh, you know, that you try to be sympathetic and then you revealed his true self, right? But on this one, it was just like, oh yeah, I'm a scumbag.
I cannot simply use wounded allies as specimens, can I? It is far cheaper and more efficient to use captured enemies. Do you not agree?
We heard what you had to say for yourself.
What? Who goes there?
My name is Adia Lee.
Adia Lee? You can't mean you're the Grand Marshal's daughter?
The one and only.
We must put an end to him now!
Of course!
And I like how fired we up are on this one. Yeah, let's get rid of this dirt bag. Absolutely. Alright, piracy into a shell strip. And then how about a vampirism into absorbing physical attack? I don't think that matters. I'm gonna do it anyway. And then we will love power. And how about we give her one more for you on Tiz? Just try to punch me? Yeah, he just tried to punch me. I can't believe that. What a jerk. Let's light him up. One more few on Tiz and Adia. Little poisoning, that's fine. You're not able to one-shot. Oh! Alright, well, Qada went down like a ton of bricks. That was very satisfying, though. Punching his face is always satisfying.
No, it cannot end here. I have left so many experiments undone.
That went by very fast.
Toxins could kill you in seconds. Vestal.
Yep, like I said, always satisfying to take that dirtbag out. Alright, let's put an antidote on. And then we will port out, because usually there's a scene, right? There's usually a scene when you leave with Qada and the Swordmaster. Yeah.
That was close. I made the right call drinking that concoction to fake my death. It seems the Vestal was convinced of my demise. The world is indeed full of fools. Now, it is time I left this wretched place.
So you flee again, do you?
But of course, I do what I must to survive, by any means necessary. As long as I survive, I am confident my fortunes will be reversed. After all, who but I can create weapons with the power to kill tens of thousands in one fell blow? And once I am ready, I will obliterate you all! The sword bearers and shield bearers, the Vestal, and even the Black Blades! And then the world shall be...
Good night.
Mine?
Go suck an egg.
Not the world of the living.
Like I said, that's always satisfying. Guy's such a dirtbag. Alright, my friends, so my name is FlightlessBird. This is your Starbiz Gaming channel. And this is our continued blind Let's Play Bravely Default for the PC. The offline mod. I hope you all have a wonderful, fantastic day. And in the next part, we're probably going to try to do my best to get all the side quests and all the crystals done. And I'm going to try to do it on one episode, which very possible. You know, we've already been around, we've already seen the world, we've already seen the location, so there's not really any exploring to do. It's just, you know, going from point to point. And I'm having a lot of fun with this game. I mean, what are we at, like 60 plus hours? What does the save data say? 62 hours, 42 minutes, 42 seconds. That's a lot of 42s. Hey, it is the number of truth. But yeah, I will talk to you again very soon. Until then, so long and take care. Thank you for watching this video. Feel free to comment on what you saw and what you'd like to see next. I always love to hear your thoughts. But before we go, please remember that you matter, and you are brilliant, and you are loved, and you should always be true to yourself. Never let the world tell you any different. Much love to you from your friendly, feathered, flightless bird.